Hello home learners, I hope you are having a fantastic week and we are going to carry on with our English learning on Moana. So let's begin. So there's our lovely Moana and she's asking us if we can identify conjunctions today, and particularly are we going to be able to write a sentence with the conjunction and. Okay, so can we identify conjunctions? So do we know what they are, and can we write a sentence using the conjunction and? Before you do anything, I found a really amazing video of a group of people singing the song from Moana. And here's the link, and what I'd like you to do is have a go at finding it, listening to it, and thinking about the video after. Is there any possibility of you using a conjunction in a sentence describing what you've just seen? Okay, and before you do that, I just want to remind you what a conjunction is. It is a word that joins sentences together. For instance, the conjunction and. Okay, it's like a sticky word. It joins two sentences together so that it makes more sense when you write, or it just extends sentences, which are also like conjunctions, like if, then, as, and when, which also add more detail to sentences and extend them. And then finally, we also have a word like because, which is a conjunction, which explains why something is happening in the situation that you're writing about in a sentence. Okay, so those are a couple of ideas of what conjunction might be and what instances you might be using them in your sentences. So pause the video here. Have a go at clicking on this link or typing it up in your browser and watch it. Hope you enjoy it as much as I did while I was listening to it. Think of some sentences using the conjunction and, or even because. Just have a go at doing that with your learning partners at home, and when we come back we can move on. Here is our success ladder for this week, okay? And I really do hope that you enjoyed listening to the song in that video, because there were some really talented bunch of people there who used their voices to make instrumental sounds, and I thought the lady who was singing was fantastic in interpreting her voice as that of Moana's. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you came up with some amazing conjunctions whilst you were talking about it as well, in joining your sentences and extending them and explaining why you thought what was going on was happening. Okay, but our success ladder for today, or for this week, is here. So the first thing I'd like you to be able to do is to be able to say a sentence out loud, and hopefully you've already done that a lot with your learning partner at home right now. Then the next bit, the bit in yellow, would say that you were able to write a sentence using capital letters, finger spaces and full stops in the appropriate places. So you must remember that you start a sentence with a capital letter, or you also have a capital letter when you are writing someone's name, or the name of a place, or the name of a particular animal, like a pet, you know, like Pua in Moana, the pig, or Hey Hey. These would have capital letters because they are proper nouns. You would need to remember your finger spaces because that helps making sense of where each word ends, and that strings along the sentence together. And your sentence must end with a full stop so that we know that it's the end of your sentence where a new one is about to begin. So that is your second step. Then the third step says, I can write a sentence using an adjective and a verb. And you should be super pros at this by now, because we've talked about adjectives so much and verbs so much in the last couple of weeks. Adjectives are describing words, they describe nouns, and verbs are having, being, or doing words, which we have looked at a lot in the last couple of weeks. So hopefully you can tick that step off. And finally today and tomorrow, or whenever you're working during this week, you should be able to write a sentence using the conjunction and because. Okay, so those are our steps to success to tick off for this week. Let's move on. So today you should have your character sheet. If not, you can just pause the video here and you are going to choose 2 characters, any of your choice. Okay, it could be Te Fiti and Maui, it could be Te Matoa and Te Kā, it could be Moana's parents, one of her parents, her mummy, or Moana herself, anybody you like. And once you've done that, you are going to write a sentence using that wonderful conjunction and. So here I've chosen Moana and I've chosen Grandma Tala, and I particularly like them. They're my favourite characters in the film. And we are also, as always, going to use our special chant, our special mantra for English writing. Okay, and when we do this, we're going to think about what we want to say or what we want to write. We're then going to say it, and we're then going to write it, and then we're going to check it to see if we've got all our success steps ticked off. So here I would like to write a sentence with you, and hopefully you're going to help me make sure that I don't miss anything. So I'm going to think about it. I'm just going to get my favorite font on and I'm going to write my sentence. I'm going to think it. I'm thinking about it right now. I've got my fingers on my head helping me think, and then I'm going to say it. So I'm going to look at Moana. I'm going to say, Moana is pretty and Grandma is happy. Okay, I do apologize, my dog is whining, but we're going to carry on. So my sentence was, I've thought about it and I'm going to say it. Okay, Moana is pretty and Grandma is happy. Okay, now I'm going to write it. I've got Moana, finger space, is pretty, and I've got my special conjunction for today, Grandma, finger space, is happy, full stop. Now I've done my think it, done my say it, I've done my write it, and I've got to check it. So start from the beginning. Moana is pretty. Hang on. I can feel somebody shouting out to me from the computer saying, Mrs. Sweeney, stop! Why do I need to stop? What have I forgotten? There it is. Oh dear. First of all, Moana is the name of a person. It definitely needs to be a capital letter. It is also the start of my sentence. I need to make sure that I've checked it. That is why the check it step is so important. So I'm checking for my finger spaces and capital letters, and I've got my conjunction for today, the conjunction and. Got my capital letter for Grandma because she is also a proper noun, and then I've got my full stop at the end. So there we are. That is my sentence. Have a go at choosing a couple more characters from the previous slide and write some more sentences for me, okay? And once you've done that, we would love to hear from you and see your amazing work. Thank you for all your hard work, and I will see you back again for our next session. Take care. Bye bye.